Why are you always taller than me?
Look, I'm just taller than you. I'm not doing it on purpose.
Look, what are you doing messing around with my tools?
Yeah, we don't go mucking around with your headset, do we? Uh-oh.
I don't believe I need this. I have an award, you know. It's hanging on the wall in my office. I don't need them for an hour. Please get my milk and tranquilizers.
Furniture guys, welcome to Morris Shift Company. Thank goodness you're here. We have plenty of work for you. Okay? All right? All right, get to work. Now, let's go. Thank you.
First thing I got to do, I got to clean and polish this table. You know, a lot of people, they write, they email, they phone. Of course, the phone's unlisted, and they want to know how to clean their tabletops. We did it on an early show, showed how to get the old wax off and then put a new wax finish on it. Well, this tabletop's got a real high gloss finish, and it's real easy to do this, even more so than the last finish. Some paper towels, we're going to need those. Hey, look at this. The first American Furniture Finisher's Manual, the Cabinet Maker's Guide of 1827. Of course, this is a reprint, and that's why it's in such good condition. But we don't need that. We also need naphtha. You use this to clean. You can also use paint thinner if you want, but naphtha's a great thing. It's a degreaser, and these caps here, these really bug me because they're really hard to open. It's like, it's one of the new Brady laws because he got hit in the eye with one of these. So you get rid of them, you outlaw them. So you just take it off like that with a screwdriver, and then you can just bang the top a little bit like that. And sometimes, there it goes. Now it's open, okay? And the wax we're going to use is a car wax. It's good enough for the car, and it's good enough for the table. We want to open this. I love that smell. And a sponge that comes with it, see? And we go up here. First thing I want to do is wash the table down with some naphtha, because there's a lot of grease on it, a lot of fingerprints and smudges. And you just take a little bit of this, and we'll wipe this off. Now, if you got a finish that's like an oak finish and it's not as high polished as this, where you can look at it. See, when I look in here, I don't see any pores at all. It's just lacquer finish, and it's really high gloss, like a mirror finish. But if you have a finish that doesn't have as much coating on it, and you can see the eyes or the pores of the wood, when you put the furniture or the wax on it, the wax is going to go into those pores. And then you're going to have a mess because you'll see it dry in the pores, and it'll look like a pore fill. Oh, I need some water. Can I get that water up there? Thank you, John. Here's water, and we're going to wet this sponge and squeeze a lot of it. Whoa, sorry, get that side later. And you want to take just a little bit of the car wax like this, and you want to work it into the sponge, and then just go around like this, just like you do in your car. And you let this stuff dry to a haze. Remember Jonathan Hayes? We talked about him too. Him and Dick Miller, what a budding careers they both had. Dick Miller was in Bucket of Blood, which I hear they're remaking for TV, but how could they do any better than Dick Miller? Now you let this dry. Well, blow me down. Look at this. Look what that is. It's a spot there. It's a little spot. I want to get that touched up. Look at these touch-up markers. Amazing, huh? A big wild assortment. I already picked these two. This is red mahogany. You're just going to put that on there like that. And right over top of it, use a little bit of this like a raw sienna, and you shouldn't be able to see it. Oh, it's cosmetic, but what the heck? A lot of Hollywood stars do that. You know, especially with the bald pates. They put the black stuff on there, and then you see them in person, you say, look, they really got a shiny pate up there. And of course, when you shine this, you want to use a rag, soft rag. That is the worst rendition of the snake charmers thing I've ever heard. Here's, look, you gotta use the furniture guy's shirt, see? A nice soft shirt, and you want to buff and polish. See that? And all of a sudden, all the fingerprints that were on there are gone, and you got a nice bright shine again. And the best thing is to do your, like, you don't have to take your furniture, like your car, under the bridge in the shade. You can do it right in your house. Now, I wonder what Ed's doing. I love throwing things like that. I wonder what Ed's doing.
Hey, there it is. You couldn't see it, but I can see it. Uh-oh, the buttons come off the inside back of the couch. Gosh, I've never done this before. You know, I actually never have done this particular kind of job before. I've put lots of buttons on throw pillows, and I've also put buttons on sofas when we put them together. So the outside back, this fabric part that goes against the wall, wasn't attached yet. But I've never put one on with the outside back on. This is an already made couch, and all that's happened here is the buttons come off. All you need is a few things: the cutting tool, the thread, and the big needle. They come in 6, 8, 10. I'm not even gonna do that joke anymore. Everybody's heard about the size. I've cut the generous amount of thread, and I thread the button. I gotta do it this way, I really do. You know, I used to come in the stores like this all the time. The people here at Morris Schiff, they're real nice, but I've had some clients. Oh boy, I could tell you stories. Hey, why don't you teach my warehouse guys to do what you know how to do? Yeah, sure, and then you'll put me out of business. You'll fire me, and the warehouse guys will do my job, right? I used to get that one all the time. And now both ends of the thread through the eye of the needle. And now through the hole that you find that this came off of. Look at this. And I push all the way through. And look, I'm gonna come through the outside back. Yes, I'm not making a hole. I am not making a hole in that material. I have twisted the needle so that it just parts the weave. And when I turn the needle around, I'm gonna go right back through the hole I came out on. So I will not make a new hole. And I push that back through there. And I find the hole I came in on. And I just keep pulling this. It brings the thread with me, and I just pull tight. It's gonna grab the stuffing inside and make the kind of dimple I want. Now, what kind of dimple do I want?
Give me a Kirk Douglas.
You can have a Kirk Douglas, and then you just tie it off once, you tie it off twice, maybe you even tie it off 3 times. Experienced compulsives may want to tie a dozen or more times. And then you just snip there, you snip there, ta-da. Thank you, my friends.
Get your hands on the tools, the trends, and the tricks of the trade.
Get your hands on the fundamentals.
It's what you need to know to do it right.
Hands on TLC.
Weekdays 4 to 8.
Oh, that hurt. Now there's a big dent in here. I'm going to touch up a dent right here. This is a Vernon dent. And somebody must have backed into it, and you got to fill it. And the best and easiest way to fill furniture like that is to use the fill stick. See, they come in a lot of colors, and it's a soft, like a crayon. You could even get away with using a crayon in some instances. You get the crayon box, and if it's a dark wood, you can get away with using a crayon. And all you have to do is run across it run across the scratch with a stick. And there's not really an assortment for reds here, but I think we can get away with this brown. And working under these kind of conditions and these type of lights, sometimes it's really hard to display the magic of the fill stick. But if this was in somebody's house, you do the touch-up in the most light they have in the house, and I guarantee you wouldn't see it. So I'm going to use this dark fill stick, and I'm going to run across the grain like this, across the fill, and bring it up to level. Okay? And once you got that on there, you got to get it off. You can't just leave it there. Well, you could, I suppose, if you kept this down all the time. Then you wouldn't have to worry about it at all. All right, and then you take the strip, it's an old credit card or a strip. I'm using the gym card. And you're going to scrape like this and take most of it off, or take all of it off. That's the trick. And see this? Always put these in a little bag and save them until you get a giant trash bag filled with them. Then you can sell them to a church. Make candles. Now, I think that looks pretty good. And this is, look, it's a close-up, but I'm still in the scene. How about that? Go see what Ed's doing now.
Oh, look at this. This is a mess. It's an open wound on the outside back of a wing chair. The piping is away, the welting, oh, the curvies. Well, the first thing you do, you reach in with your needle nose pliers, and you got to pull out some of these staples because they're no good. They're just in your way now. My goodness, that's a mess, you know. And then what am I going to have to do? Well, if I had enough time and they were paying me enough, I'd unhook the bottom, lift the whole outside back up, staple anew, drop it down. They don't pay me enough. This isn't even a union job. So all I'm going to do is blind stitch. I've got my 2-ounce nylon thread, very strong thread. You know, Hemingway used to catch marlin with this thread. And a big curved needle. You could use a smaller one, but this is what I've got. And my first step is I've got to put this welting back up against there. And all I'm going to do is stitch in here, just like the doctors stitch you when you are on that fabulous show called The Operation. You know that show? The show where you can see the insides of organs that you can't even mention the name of on other shows? Talk about your hypocrisy, but that's a discussion for another time, another place, and another presidential year. Look, as I pull this blind stitch together, you're going to see that the curvature of the needle hides the stitch. I'm going into the welting like this, and the stitch is hidden inside the welting, and then I pull through, and then when I pull across, the welting comes nice and tight. And now I just go into the inside back part, hiding the stitch again, coming out there, pulling through, and pulling that nice. I've just got about 1 or 2 more stitches to do, and I'll be able to pull the whole gosh darn thing together. Of course, to finish off your stitch, you can stitch off into the distance. I prefer to stitch back and forth, and it will knot itself inside there. Okay, now I just have to cut that part off, and for that I use the imitation Swiss Army knife. Many of you might have bought these or gotten them for free when you establish a credit card at some malls. And now I've got to pull this back up. This has still got the curvies, the reticulated metal tack strip, so that'll just bang up in there. Push that down. I think that's a darn nice job, don't you? So remember, if you're going to be doing any blind stitching or home surprise autopsies, use a curved needle, please.
Hey, we're not finished yet. Come on, wake up. What are you doing? We're not finished yet. There's plenty of work to be done.
I was just reading about some of this furniture here.
Lou, welcome to the interview portion of the show.
Well, thank you.
You know, we see a lot of shoppers around here, but where do you go and where do you go and shop for the furniture that you put in your store?
Well, once a year we go down to High Point, North Carolina, to the furniture capital of the world, where
at the furniture show, the furniture market, we pick and choose what we want to sell for the coming season.
You certainly have a very wide selection of furniture, from couches to beds to chairs.
Do you get barbecue when you're down there?
No, no barbecue, but we...
There's a great place outside of Greenville called Venner's.
That's South Carolina.
No, that's North Carolina.
That's North Carolina?
Oh, yeah, Greenville, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got great ham, country ham.
We'll get free next time. When you wake up, you ever get a mustache hair on the tongue?
Well, once in a while.
I see a lot of shoppers here today.
Yeah, we have a couple on the back. If you guys think you can handle them, they're looking for a mattress.
Commission.
Commission.
Yeah.
2%.
Ooh, well,
Seven.
That's a dime each. Let's go.
We'll give you 5. Go ahead.
Oh, God, less than the guy's work here.
You like this mattress?
Yeah, I do. I think
I
this
like it a
seems
lot.
soft.
It's really nice. Really nice.
Hey,
the furniture guys.
how you doing?
Oh, no.
You looking for furniture?
Yes, we are.
This is a great place to
They're
look.
just starting out. They need to buy furniture.
You just got married, huh?
Yes, we did.
Let's see the rings.
Ooh, what a rock.
Hey, look, wow, that cost to cost you $80, $90.
At least.
Now we can't
At
afford
least.
furniture.
Well, we have, there's a lot of selections here, and you got a bedroom set?
No, we don't.
Well, you're looking, well, this is I don't know if it's your taste, really, but it is cherry.
It's very nice.
And it's all solid wood, which is real important. A lot of people buy that flake board, or they buy plywood, and it's got veneer on it. This is all solid wood, and especially when you take out
your drawers.
You take out your drawers, you see, in this, you see a real drawer slide, first of all. When you
It's
turn
not
your,
that plastic stuff.
Yeah, you turn
it's good wood.
See that? It's solid wood that fits over the drawer glide. See that?
You didn't put it back right.
Yes, I did. And on the sides, these are real oak, bottom's oak, back's oak, and it's very important that you look for the dovetails.
That makes a difference.
Well, a lot of drawers are nailed in or stapled.
Stapled
so
and
that
glued, yeah.
after a period of time of doing this and pulling the drawer out, one day you go to pull your drawers out, and the face of the drawer comes right off in your hand.
That's so painful.
And then you know what you got? You got like a thing that the masons use when they put the cement. You can put the cement on
pestle.
A pestle.
Then I'll need you to come over to fix it.
Exactly.
You don't want us in your house.
But always look
It's
for
bad
the,
enough you have to run into us at the store.
Yeah, you frighten me, Ed.
always look for the solid stuff, okay? Solid. Now you need a mattress too, right?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, this one seems good.
This is a nice mattress.
It's a nice mattress, and of course you should always test the mattress by jumping up and down on it and laying it on it until the store manager chases you away.
And don't fall asleep on it.
But look, this is called the Tempest.
A Bledsoe, a Tempest.
No, this is a Tempest. It's from the Stratford-on-Avon collection.
Aha.
But look, forget about that name. You just take off this tag. Now you can get this same mattress at other stores, and it won't be called a Tempest. It'll be called a Love's Labor's Lost. It'll be called a Henry IV, Part 1, Part
Too close
9.
for comfort.
This is what you need to look at. This is the tag that makes sense. Not these names, because they're always different.
Wow.
At the bottom of this tag is some stars.
Look, this is Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, Peter Lawford, and Sammy.
This is the Clan model, the Rat Pack.
The Rat
model.
Pack.
This has 4 stars, which means it's a level 4 mattress.
4.
Every single mattress manufacturer really refers to their varying qualities through a system of stars. So this is totally misleading. Oh, they're going to be so mad at me. So level 1, junky mattress. Level 5, the highest mattress.
The highest mattress.
Some of those level 5s, however, you might not like because they're so soft. They've got so much padding in the top.
I had an
As I
experience
do.
with I had an experience with that. You know those places. You know, you
Right.
dial up and you get a mattress in no time.
Right.
I dialed one because I went into a real department store for a level 5 mattress. I saw one that I liked.
This is a horror story.
And I called up and I said, I saw this mattress. I gave them the code name and they said, oh, we got a better one than that. And it's only $300 cheaper. And you know, I got it 6 hours later, but what I got was a level 1.
Oh, that was a bait and switch.
It was like rice paper.
Oh, it was horrible.
It was horrible.
So this is the level 4 mattress. Everybody makes them 1 through 5. Never get lower than a 3. Look right here. Forget this name. Everybody's mad at me now, and I don't care.
Well, that's our segment for choosing furniture and mattresses. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I hope we helped you.
Thanks for your tips.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And where are you
Thank
going on
you.
the honeymoon?
To Las
Las
Vegas.
Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Let's all test the mattress.
I hope you win a lot of money.
Oh, look, more trouble for me. More things to fix on national television. What a job, what a job. Oh, I lament. This is a little ottoman, and like the blind stitch I did earlier, I could blind stitch the top of this skirt to the next piece of material. But why do that when you can do one of my favorite things, reaching up underneath a skirt? I'll just, whoa! Hey, it's nice and clean under there. I like that. There's no tack strip, that is. So thank goodness I always carry a roll of tack strip with me. And that tack strip, always be prepared, is going to give it the knife edge that it has over here, where the tack strip already is. And of course I can clean this clean of any kind of residue or old staples. And I've got my staple gun, okay? All I need to do is pull my, well, of course, this is no good. This is no good. This is okay. This is no good. I knew a guy in camp, never mind. Just gotta do it right. All you have to do, well, I'm gonna put one staple right in the middle, just to anchor that, and then I'll lay my tack strip down. Lay your tack strip down, boy. That was a Pete Seeger song from his album, Yes, I'm a Communist, and It's None of Your Business. So just go along the fabulous cardboard tack strip, how easy it is to do. Hey, by the way, oh, thank you, Equipoise. Look, I'm finished already. What are you going to do?
I heard you're echoing staples from across the room.
I'll put a few more
Well,
staples.
this is a real problem that people have, and they call and write a lot, and they say, look at this, they got stuff, it's sticky stuff, it's the essence of tape, you know? The essence of tape stuck on there, and it's like gummy. You know how you get that off? You get that off with a little bit of paint thinner.
I'm going to relax.
Or naphtha, and a little piece of steel wool. Look at this. Look at this here.
Yeah, an old tag with the price on it, anything.
Is that, look at that.
And that'll take it off your washer and dryers, too.
Unless it's a Maytag, then
you have to call Gordon Jump.
Or you got to
Jesse
get
White.
Jesse White out of retirement.
He'll
If he
clean
would
it
just
up.
be on our show, Jesse, yeah, you're
With
great.
a big cigar.
Remember Eric Von Zipper?
Sure, Lembeck, his greatest role.
Well, we're finished for the day, and we want to thank everybody here at Morris Schiff.
Yeah, we fixed all the stuff in his joint, all 4 pieces.
What did we do, four
that
or
were
five?
broken.
4 or 5?
But there's thousands of pieces here. You should come to a nice furniture store and buy some today.
And remember what we told you about mattresses?
And tell them the furniture guy sent you.
And they'll throw you right out of
kick
the
you right
store.
in the
They
teeth.
say you're going to cause havoc like they caused in that other store.
You
Get
don't
out of
cause
here.
havoc, you reek.
Well, we reek.
You
Well,
reek.
we reek. I haven't
You
bathed.
reek
That's
anyway.
why I haven't bathed.
So until next we meet.
I'm Joe L'Erario.
And I'm Ed Feldman.
Be nice to your furniture. This, you know what would look good with this? A couple of throw pillows.
Really? I wonder where we could get some.
Coming up next on TLC, just stay nailed to that chair because Joe and Ed are back with good cheer and bad jokes on a second episode of Furniture to Go, showing you how to bring out the best in antique pieces.